What up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. And today's topic is about the next generation of kids, the next generation of kids that are on social media. They're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever comes out, the next great social media too. There's going to be more and more things coming out, always, more games for the kids to play. And overall, just like think about your little cousin, your little sister, your little brother even, I have seen within my life of living and went through video games, social media, all of that good stuff, the things that your mom gives you, like, okay, here, take this and go, take my phone and go to the room or something, just because she's tired of you, or you're nagging her because she wants to play the game, you want to play the game or something like that. And as a kid, it wasn't really like social media for me. It was a lot of video games. So for me, it was more of I would play, it all starts with like little games on the DS. You can get your first DS, right? You get your DS, then it's a DSi. And then after that, I didn't get the DXi XL or something, the big one. And it was all like Mario games and everything like that. And then it progressed to me getting older, to me seeing like my friend's big brother play Call of Duty. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is that? He's killing zombies. So then I seen him killing zombies, going for rounds and rounds and rounds. I'm like, I need this game. I need it. Over years, I didn't get to get the game, but I would make my mom take me to my friend's house all the time. I always go to my friend's house after school or something like that, play the game. He had the game. He had the PS3, the Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and then it slowly progressed. And then from the DSi's, it went to the PSPs. Actually, it went to PSPs on GTA San Andreas, stuff like that on the PSPs. And then it went to the COD as I got older. So like 9, 10, I got to COD. But exactly, like, you're starting from like you're 4 to 5 and you're playing video games, and now it's like you're 10 and you're completely addicted. Like, this is all I was thinking about. I swear to God, I used to wake up early to go to school, before school, to get like a game of Team Deathmatch on COD or something like that. And then it went to 2K, FIFA, all sorts of games that I played. Even within the kid, I played the PS2, I played the PS1, I played the PS3, I had the Xbox One, and it all went to me being 15 and realizing, like, yo, this shit is garbage for me, right? So I threw out my TV, I punched a hole in my TV, broke that shit. I was so addicted one day, it was just crazy, so I punched it in, so I didn't play. I stopped playing video games from there. So the thing with this is, the next kids with social medias, right? They now have access, right? I had the DSi's, right? DS. The main thing is, just playing games, right? Just know you're not going on social media. You're not looking at people's YouTube, anything. You just have the DS. That's it. Now the kids are getting phones. I've seen kids with phones getting iPads for Christmas. iPads, DS's, not DS's. That shit is so outdated. Phones, laptops even, right? And the thing with this is it's 10 times worse than the video games, right? The video games are on the phone. Like, they don't need a DS anymore. The DS was just made for video games. The PSPs was just made for video games. You can't go on YouTube or anything like that. Now they have YouTube, they have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. TikTok for kids is the #1 thing that is killing them. The #1 thing that is fucking absolutely killing your little sister, your little brother, your cousins, everything like that. And it took me to stop using these apps to, like, really look from a third person's point of view, like, wow, what the fuck, right? And I know people personally that are on those phones, like the kids. They're, I don't want to mention names, but they cannot live without this shit. Like, they go out in public, right? They go out to go do something fun, like, just something in general that's fun. And I remember as a kid, like, if I went ice skating, right? It was my first time ice skating. I remember, like, that was just a valuable moment of me being like 5 years old. Oh my God, I'm going to ice skating rink. And I ice skate and I fall and bust my ass, but it's fun. I'm still like, oh my God, I can't wait till I've done it. I'll do it again, right? And that's what it all comes down to. And those kids don't have those experiences anymore. By 5 to 8 to 10 years old, it's like they'll go to the place and they fall a couple times. Oh, I don't like this shit. Grab the mom's phone or grab their own phone if they have one. Go sit on the bench. They already paid for everything. Paid for food, all of that, to go ice skating or something like that. And they'll sit on the bench and play and watch TikTok for the next couple hours until they leave. Like that, it's the experiences that they're gonna get they're not going to be full experiences. It's just going to be from social media. They're addicted already, these little kids. I'm telling you this right now. And you know, they're not gonna at 3 to 4 years old. Like I feel like girls are supposed to be playing with dolls, and boys were like, you know, I used to play with my tech decks and shit, bro. I used to play with tech decks until like I was 8 years old, or just outside playing sports. Like that's just what I was as a kid. Even just, you know, maybe watching some WWE and shit, but like, you know, I remember fighting my bear, like coming from the top rope, jumping on my bear like as a human. I'm just beating the shit out of the bear, hitting him with RKOs, put him on my back on some John Cena shit, bro. That was like me as a kid, bro. I swear to God, I would jump from the top of the thing. My mom would be like, get the fuck down from there. I'm like, nah, like, and I'm jumping and coming on the bear and get my ass whooped. But, you know, it was fun, like some shit like that. Just me remembering something like that from my childhood. And that's what builds it. But, you know, they don't have that anymore. There's no playing with dolls with imaginary, you know, My Little Pony things, you know, with all of this social media shit. They see it on TV. They're talking. The My Little Ponies are talking, and then they grab the phone and they could see My Little Pony and everything. And another thing completely different with TikTok, and, you know, it's a lot of, like, pornography on TikTok and all of this shit. They can look at that stuff from even a younger age than I did. I started watching porn probably at, like, 11. But these kids, by 8 years old, they could be jerking off and shit, you know, for boys as well. And boys and girls. But, you know, seeing, like, girls do the dances on TikTok, you know, shaking their asses. Like, these kids are, like, 5 years old, bro. And, like, I'll be damned to see my kid do anything like that, bro. Like, that's impossible over here. We can't do that. You know, like, all of that, it's not good for their brains. It's going to rot them out, bro. Like, the next generation is just going to be, like, I just remember I was just like a fucking zombie. Like, I'll be in class, the teacher could call on me or anything, I am zoned the fuck out, bro. I would be on like cloud 9, bro, just thinking about when I go home to play fucking Call of Duty, bro. When I go home to get to play 2K. That's all the fuck I cared about. I didn't care about that school shit. I didn't care. I only cared about sports and basketball, soccer, and stuff like that, and eventually boxing and weightlifting. But now, you know, that's only up until now. But back then, it was just sports and just video games, bro. And that's the sad part, because, you know, there's no room for development on video games. The only thing I remember really being so ambitious about, except for playing soccer and basketball, it would just be like me leveling up in the game, me trying to get these camos, getting these certain attachments, me getting my rep up in 2K. Like, it was just like, whoa, bro. Like, and I took a whole step back. I stopped playing video games. Ever since I was 15, I stopped. I have a console at home. I don't even play this shit. I don't want to play. I don't have the urge to, like, yo, let's go play. And, you know, I reminisce on the good times I had with my friends, you know, spending a lot of time on the game, you know, talking shit and just playing, having fun. You know, I don't regret it, but it's like I matured and I came off of that, you know, like, I haven't played that shit in so long. It's just like, what the fuck? And you know, like, with these kids, bro, it's gonna be worse than just video games, because they're gonna start watching porn at a younger age. They're gonna see girls shaking their asses. Little boys are gonna be like, whoa, oh, start tweaking. The girls are gonna do the dances at school, 5 years old, 6 years old, doing these TikTok dances and all shit like that, all things like that. And the thing with you guys have to realize is, I realize that time has already changed. Like, everything is changing right before our eyes, bro. Like, when we say the future, there's gonna be like flying cars and shit, you know, that's gonna be past our time, right? Like, maybe we're gonna die, or maybe even, fuck, I can't even tell you what's gonna happen within the next 40 years, 50 years, that we're like ancient old fucking people, and we're gonna be seeing like all types of shit. But it's like, if you look at it from an outside point of view, bro, that everything is changing. Like, everything. Like, bro, we have electric cars, bro. We have cars that go off by charging. There's no more gas within the next, I'll say 30 to 40 years within cars. They'll be so rare. I don't even think they're going to be gas stations anymore. There's going to be like charging spots for like the new Teslas, or like even other brands that come out with fucking electric cars and shit. You understand? So it's like, bro, look at your little sibling and try to, like, if you have your siblings or your cousin, try to like get the things that you got when you were a kid. Like, we were the last generation that got it, you know? The 90s kids try to say that they were, but like my generation, whatever, if I'm Generation Z, it depended where you're from, what you had. You know, I still got to go outside and hang out with friends. You know, I still had to I still went outside, go to the parks, play soccer. I was like a sporty kid before it came out to the gaming shit, you know, all of the nerdy gamer shit, you know. So take your little cousin to the park, bro. Like, tell them no phone, and if they try, they're not getting a phone, nothing. Your little sister, discipline them, because that phone shit is gonna destroy them. I'm talking about destroy them. Bro, I didn't get my first phone until I was about in the 7th or 8th grade, bro. I was like 13, bro. Like, I used to have the Obama phone. Niggas, yo, they used to flame me for having the Obama phone. Yo, so, like, I never really got to experience the social media that other kids got to within my generation. You know, they were on Snapchat, Instagram shit, like, by the 4th grade. I had an Instagram, but it's like I never used it. I didn't even have a Snapchat. I just had Instagram, and I just never used it. I never came about to use it. So, you know, just take a step back and realize, like, this next generation, you know, it is going to be fucked up. But just within your family, within your people that you love, like, if you have a little sister, little cousin, you know, you got to have to discipline them, take it away from them, try to make them do what normal kids are supposed to do, because kids from the age of 3 to 5 are supposed to be using their imagination to have fun, right? They'll see, like, a little ball on the floor and just, like, kick it and start laughing, like, dying, or just, like, trying to play with it. And, you know, or if they see, like, their little toys, like, you know, I remember my sisters used to play with the fucking dolls and shit. You know, as a kid, for me, I never understood that. I was not about to sit here and play with dolls. The only dolls I did play with were the WWE ones, bro, where I'd get the Undertaker, grab John Cena, slam LeBron and his shit with the dolls. But that was it. The action figures, you know, so their action figures are like the Barbie dolls, you know, all the nice makeup thing and everything like that. You know, them using their imagination. I remember girls used to go and try to cook up some meals, like, at a daycare, and, like, they have, like, the kitchen. So they're like, what do you want? Do you want eggs with, like, chicken, or you want eggs and sausage or something like that? And they just pretend to flip the egg, and then they'll give it to you. Like, that shit was cute, you know? That's them using their imagination. But now it's like they're glued to the phone. Like, I'm telling you, these kids are like this, bro. Like this, like, at all times. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, look around you. And it's not only kids too, it's people my age, it's people even in the past, the later on generations, where they have the phones now, they have all of that stuff, like the Instagram, the social media, bro. I see people within my family on the shit all fucking day, like 24/7, bro. So it's not even rotten just the kids. You know, the kids are gonna have it worse because they're growing up into this, so they're gonna think that shit is normal. They're not gonna know about the going to the playground and, like, you know, going on the monkey bars and on the swings. They're not gonna know about that. They're gonna know just what's happening on to Charli D'Amelio on TikTok or something. Like that shit's corny, bro. Like, no funny shit. So, like, you know, just take a step back, really try to analyze the situation, and yeah, guys, this next generation within your family, bro, try to help those kids. Try to help even the parents, bro. I see I got my own people in my family that are on this shit 24/7. Facebook, and maybe even playing games, but Facebook, you know, Facebook is the biggest one for the older generation. Like, my generation, keep it real, we don't even use Facebook like that. I never really used Facebook, bro. Like, that shit was ancient to me, bro. Like, it's more so Instagram, TikTok, Snap, you know, stuff like that. So try to help your peoples out, bro. So stay yourself, stay 300, and whatever you do in life, trust me, I believe in you, bro.